days before a big election and you're still on the fence about who to vote for, a piece of critical information comes out that enables you to make your decision on who to vote for. After the election, it is found out that that information was false. How would you feel? Both the right and the left have problems with fake news. Everyone knows left CNN, right Fox News. In order to be a knowledgeable voter, we have to know our facts. We must be able to identify fake news and do the research for ourselves. So the first problem, misinformed decisions and opinions are the product of fake news. A lot of people, their information comes from the mainstream media, whether that be Fox News or CNN, and a lot of stories that come out can be false, and that leads to misinformation. Most of the fake news comes from media outlets, like I said, like CNN and Fox News, and there's other things like Instagram, Facebook, and other places like that. A couple years ago, Fox put a picture up of a soldier taking a picture of President Trump, but the image was from 2016. Another example, more recent example, would be of fake news would be CNN pushing the death toll for COVID-related deaths to gain more viewers. These are just examples that show, they just care about the number of viewers they have. They don't really care about the quality of information they're putting out. Media sources do this to reach more viewers. Like I said, the more viewers they have, the better ratings they get, the more money they make. All works in that cycle. They make up these stories to push their narrative politically. So a lot of people are like one-sided. So if they believe, or if they see a story on CNN or Fox, they're more likely to believe it because it fits their narrative and their political affiliation. The second problem, fake news has a major impact on voters and their ability to make informed decisions. Like I said, if you are right-leaning and you watch Fox or something and a fake article comes out, you're more likely to believe it because you're on the right Republican Party, and same goes for the left too. A lot of people have given up faith in the mainstream media, which has caused people to go to more unreliable sources like Instagram and Facebook, just see what people post and they just believe it. It's mainly the news sources' faults for just caring about the viewers they get and not caring more about the quality of information they put out. So one of the solutions would be a combined effort of the media and the individual. So the media, this is like a far-fetched, but they would have to see themselves and do like a self-evaluation of themselves and possibly get on the right track. Holding the media more accountable, like say a fake news article comes out and you recognize that you do research and everything, maybe boycott them for seven days or something, and that'll drop their ratings. That could help. Calling out fake news when you see it, like maybe posting it on Instagram or Facebook saying, oh yeah, this article was fake and stuff and all that. Older people are 7 times more likely to share fake news. This is because, back then they didn't have all these different sources of information and stuff and all of them coming at them at once, so they just share whatever they see immediately. Like I said, they didn't have access to the info back then, so all this now, technology and everything, it's hard on them. Like I said, boycotting fake news. Fake news sources like Fox or CNN, they put out a fake news source or a fake story. The second solution would be holding ourselves accountable for the information that we believe. So say like there's an article that comes up, like I said, pops up on Fox or CNN. You go online, do your research, and see if it's actually true or not. Just don't believe it when you see it. You don't believe until the research is done, like I said. Not being an informed voter or citizen kind of doesn't really make you look good. Like say you got in like a debate with someone and you state like a fact that you just saw on Fox News or like a story or something, and it turned out not to be true, and then the person that you're debating comes back with like a rebuttal, and you just don't look very smart. You don't look like very informed. So in conclusion, I talked about the problems of fake news. I gave a few examples of fake news stories and what it can do, and I gave a few solutions for fake news and what we can do to help stop the spread of fake news. If fake news is not stopped soon, it could be too late to fix, and that's very sad.
Question.